I hope it's explosive. I like the way the 3D Max play because it can be a lot of set strats out of spawn. If they get stuck in with some of that, look, Inferno maybe not the best case to be seeing that out the gate.
Well, as a Maka stan as well, some of the style of play I've seen from him on other maps, maybe not Inferno. I think I echo your sentiment.
French, but they picked it.
Well,
I know, but it's not them.
You can climb off the fence, guys, because the game's live. So have a good one. I'll see you in the green room. Much love.
Maybe if you're lucky.
Which side of the fence are you on?
Well, I am on the 3D Max Play Cool Counter-Strike side.
Okay.
But I also am in the jury's out on MOUZ. I don't know if a 2-0 versus Big is going to be like something we can read into. And
First time ancient for Spinks in a while. Debut for the roster.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's a good win.
Win on the day out, and well, okay, maybe explosive was the right word. Straight up the guts.
Goodness, yeah, straight testing mid already. Torji under scrutiny, going to be backing away. Jimmy in pit, and Brolin under a lot of fire, takes a heavy lick to the face. Torji tracking, going to get overwhelmed. Too many targets. They both appear on his screen in simultaneous fashion.
Jimmy's in the back line, still in pit, not to be cleared.
Yeah, I need rotations coming through.
They don't know about
library,
him. They still don't know about him.
Overlooked. Exercise is clearing him, and the timing does not favor the brave Jimmy sticking around.
Well, should be the save. I know that sounds crazy in a 3v5 situation, but at the moment, hold on to your Kevlar. Just going to give everything away if you land too much further. Brolin gets a frag. That's an extra 300 bucks, but I still think back off, and Body secures it. The new addition to the 3D Max roster. Alongside Lucky again. Here's a factoid. I heard you like those. They go back in the Wayback Time Machine. Body and Lucky joined G2. Keep the Kevlar, mate. Hold on to your Kev. Don't give over your Kev. Keep the Kev. Well, that works. You got a kill as well. That's not bad.
Extra money.
Get a Famous or two in the mix right now. Anyway, factoid. Lucky and Body joined G2 with Jax, Shox, and Kenny S back in late 2018.
Damn. That was when I was kind of like first introduced to the concept of Body being another French prospect.
That was ages ago. I think he was 21. I think he's 28 now.
Time waits for none of us.
They went for one Famous, and actually Spinks has gone into head armor with an MP9, so wants to pack a bit of a punch. Keep eyes on those starting positions that Dust was highlighting as, nade down the gullet, Exertion chipped away at.
Despite that win, I will say that Lucky did have quite a rough first day statistically.
Oh, this is direct again.
Ooh, out of the 3 maps, negative. Up the brackets, tease Smoke and Molly towards the pit and long side.
Should be good to get in.
Yeah, I mean, there's somewhat of a setup, you know, a 5.7 and SMG.
And now a block smoke. So I'm going to bide their time. 3D Max apply the pressure. Now the second layer. Utility dotted across to Arch and Library. Brolin will play behind. Has a flash to try and initiate this.
Okay, they're up.
They're wrapping. Yeah,
wrapping through. Going to be really uncomfortable for Jimmy. But not if Brolin times it to perfection. Pushes the smoke, catches 2 backs, turns. Spinks should chip in. And now Lucky, he's gone as well. Maka trying to rectify the issue. Oh. If he had a couple more bullets. A little bit more neat and tidy on the first 2. There was something to be said, but I mean, that is the power of the Vive 7.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday with Electronic on Dust 2. He had a bang around over towards short. I think it was 4 kills in total, so that's a tough one to lose there. Was direct for 3D Max out of the gate, put a lot of pressure on, got blocked, were able to reroute. But it's all down to Brolin, the newly anointed in-game leader, and just doubles up straight through the library smoke.
Did someone flash for him? Or
he flashed for himself.
He did, just underhanded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice. Really, really nice. And Brolin moving it into leadership, obviously that's raised some eyebrows. It's
just because he's never done it before.
He's never done it before. But also, okay, it's going to sound really like
here we go
nonsense, but
armchair analysis.
Well, no, but until you
do it,
you haven't done it.
Well, okay, no, that's we're talking tier 1 Counter-Strike, one of the best Counter-Strike teams in the world.
Yeah, like start smaller. There's a lot of
that's normally what happens, right? You work your way up the ranks as a leader, but there are a lot of stories of players being like...
What's the exception? Apex. He was kind of thrown into it.
Sure, but I think there's more factors that play into that.
He's also got more experience.
Yeah, Brolin...
Has he actually?
Has Brolin been 21 for 9 years?
Yes, he has. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
probably 22 now.
His 22nd birthday coming up. But let's see. Ooh, a nice chunky nade and a Galil on Maka. That's really the most prized possession.
Well, my favorite is exercise with the Glock and head armor. So
that's gangster move. Yeah, he's just going to be he's going to be the shadow of Maka.
I'll take what you drop. Please die and soon.
Actually, you know, I've got a point. Here it is. They haven't got any more smokes, Chad. And so as this fades, 5 men waltz into B.
Be fast rotation down banana behind them.
Version has it. Will flash and try and take that first contact. Oh, he's good. He's blind. They're across. Body in the pool. Headshot hit. Deagle's good. And just like that, they've overwhelmed the defense. B
banana flanks fast.
You're right. Gravity has to consider this. Gravity's not considered this. Just a little late on the turn. Bomb is open. Bomb is down. It's all Spinks in this round. That felt a little unusual. 3D Max, we're not expecting him so quick. I suppose it is just Spinks' timing unaccounted for.
Well, that's it. Because they have banana control, they didn't have top mid control. And if you had a glance at the radar, you would see that top mid was completely overpowered by MOUZ. So as soon as the pressure came into B with the time on the clock, Spinks could start to play. There was no lurk that he had to worry about, which allowed him to be there and harass.
It's almost like they didn't believe it was just 2 on the site.
I think that the bigger drama, obviously Gravity acknowledges it a second too late, but it's the plant in the open after that kill goes down.
Yeah.
And then Spinks completely wins that round.
Huge.
And 2-1 start for MOUZ now. Should be a 3-1 conversion with just a Deagle in the hands of Maka to work with. We have Nuke as the second map and Ancient as the third and decider, so Spinks will get his second official on that in, I think, what was 2 or 3 years, something crazy.
It is always funny when a team or a player leaves a team that had a perma and starts playing it. Like, I mean, what's this conversation about a Liege on Nuke? You know, is it not a map we've seen a lot of him?
No, with Complexity, not...
Okay, so yeah, it's interesting to see a player's like kind of discomfort.
Fish out of water.
Yeah, but in otherwise, you know, actually in that series we cast, he had an amazing Ancient.
I think as well, but we're talking about it, he's in the... Well, if you include the AWP, the third most rotating position, right? So the yard player has a lot of freedom on the CT side.
Where's he playing? Like main?
He's the main door guy. Yeah, so he can do vent drops and he can do stuff like that. But your Rain is your main outside player. So he's a little bit more restricted, and it's harder to dictate the tone of the game. You're responding to moves. You have to play the cat and mouse game with the door
Sound
lurk
cues
smoke, right? Oh, is he down the vent? Is he not down the vent? Do I play in front of the smoke? Do I go down the vent? Can they cross secret? Do I need to rotate? There's a lot that goes into that position, and it's a chessboard of Nuke. So here's the blender of mid.
Nice.
All 5 staying alive.
3D Max Smoothie served up.
Yesterday, here's another factoid. The 3D Max versus VP series was one of 2 that went 3 maps. The other one was Astralis versus Pain.
Okay.
So only 2 series of the day went 3 maps. Everything else was 2-0.
Did we get 3 here?
That's a great question because every map we see, we're learning about MOUZ. The desk obviously reflecting on the Katowice event with Zelek standing in. But that kid, literally that, you can't compare him to Spinks whatsoever, and you don't really have too much of an idea of what type of Counter-Strike they will be playing with Spinks. They had a boot camp after they got eliminated from Katowice, in Katowice, with Spinks in the team. So this is in the early stages when you'll be adding the most to the playbook.
Ooh, are they going to do the boost app setup, or are they doing something else? No, just going to have Torji posted. His teammate holding short side from Balk. But interesting head-to-head here. So Torji, it's a reaction speed test, and he'll hit the leg. Takes down Maka to 15 points of health. Grouping up towards this long side, smoke up. And Spinks has to account for this potential slip through the arch. And as they worm into him, it's a free first frag trade available. Good work from Exercise. They got 55 seconds to try and piece together the round. Torji reactivating into Lucky. This is his chance. It's what he's been waiting for. Swaps to his pistol and actually hits the shot. Lucky's bleeding out and swinging through. Comfortable for Torji. Okay, nice back from Lucky. Hang on, I thought this one was done. I thought this was set in stone, but instead the defense falls. Jimmy's gone. And the bomb's going down.
Still a chance for this. Exertion up mid, brawling through library. Bomb getting planted now. 40 seconds on the clock.
Exercise is the healthiest one of the bunch, and looks like he's good for this one. Trade onto Exertion, tucked and ready.
Brolin's going to give it a go.
Yeah, fair play. No kit, so he has to kill Lucky immediately, which he's managed to do. Exercise just brings the fight. He ain't playing scared. Massive round from Exercise. 4 kills in the round, but then what close is the most important.
Looked a little bit cumbersome there, especially with the way the body leered out into Torji towards the short position. The bomb just tumbles forward. It was Jimmy's death that was the real key. Bomb site was given over, then they were able to get themselves set up into a bit of a post-plant scenario. And there you go, second round now converted. But because of the clean nature, the way that MOUZ were able to approach a few of those rounds, shouldn't be too many issues getting the buyback out. Exertion into an MP9. A tactical timeout has been called, but this is actually from the T side. So 3D Max discussing what their finances look like and how they want to continue forward. Maka has an AWP. So does Torji. Exertion with the MP9. He could go in for a full banana control with that if he wants to go for the all-in. Make sure that they get a lot of space early. And there's actually a Mac 10 for Gravity as well. Now, Gravity is one of the second mid players as far as their defaults are concerned. He does have a decent spawn for Banana. So as we just get this highlight package back, timeout has transpired and we are getting underway. So is this going to be a change? Will it be more direct? Yeah, Gravity's heading straight either towards middle or Banana.
Mid it is. Waits for the early util, avoids those HEs or front.
Take a look at the radar right now. This isn't a default round opener for the Ts. Normally you'd have 2 players go towards second mid. You'd want to check the bench push. You'd want to make sure you push them away from window. You'd then be jumping up Boiler, taking the halls control. They want to try and harass up Banana a little bit more. But well, actually Gravity looking like he's moved to bench. So
different opening, but like it's kind of still about this methodical Inferno start.
I think they want to make it look like they're defaulting and then collapse into a piece pretty quickly.
Okay, yeah, so we've just seen Body leave the bomb at T steps. They've managed to get a bit of chip damage onto Brolin down to 61.
Util on both sides with a minute on the clock looking pretty light on. Smokes to work with for 3D Max short.
They've thrown 2 smokes, so it's Arch and Library.
That implies a wrap.
But they're going to have to show bodies, otherwise they'll call it fake immediately. Flash ready, nice throw from Torji. Spinks will have a look, and they're taking their time. They're taking their time.
Still 2 more smokes for this.
Uncertainty swells. Why have they thrown those nades? There's nothing there, unless you cross back. Oh, Maka was holding. Doesn't hit it, trying to punish. You can see that missed shot there embedded in the wall.
30 seconds, gonna have to get a move on now.
Yeah, it's awkward now. It's really awkward now. They're walking into a stacked site. There's an AWP ready to roam. Form of Torji and a very powerful angle for both Jimmy and for Spinks. Not if it's flashed though. That's a Mac 10 drive by 20 seconds. If Torji misses, game on. But it's Torji we're talking about. Misses his second. Jimmy on pit. They know where he is. And Gravity hits the shot necessary to facilitate a plant and perhaps a round. Brolin insertion. He's quick on this. Safe plant short. Accelerating in. Maka is holding with the AWP. It's a tight angle though. He could swing past this. But he's got so much to worry about. Lucky's audible reload. Swings through. Yeah, too close to the angle. Too slow on it. And instead, it's going to be a save for Brolan. And the first 3 kills for Gravity in this one. So massive contributions from him.
Yeah, well put together.
Felt a little bit tight on time, but
it's Inferno.
Yeah,
right? A lot of your executes are going to come down to the last 15, 20 seconds, especially if you're baiting out smokes and utility throughout the course of the round.
What's your kind of best guess as to what the double long util wait what were they trying to force out?
I think exactly. So right, it's smoke and mirrors a lot on Inferno. So if you throw that U to it and they maintain the mid control, maybe they get a little bit sketched out and go, okay, well, they've thrown mid control utility. They haven't actually made any no's or taken any space. Is this just a fake? Let's cheat an extra player over towards B. Right, because, hey, we don't have the full banana control.
You flash long at 20 seconds left. You flash long, and
only send 1 player around long as well. So, right, it all worked out. Stuck the landing indeed.
I'm sure it's frustrating for a CT side that round.
Well, that position from Spinks is so all in, right?
Yeah.
But you're hoping you catch a player jiggling around that corner.
I see you.
So very frustrating to cop that flash.
Well, talking of flash, that's kind of the only play MOUZ have in this round. It's Torji's flash and Brolin's intuition as to when to throw it. He has the M4. He'll be calling for it. They've heard that smoke. Maybe that's the go. Oh, steps are heard. And Zertian baits. Nice. Not so nice. Body's handled that well. Zertian will recover the M4 and put 1 down in the dirt. Molly sandbags and forcing them back.
You need to see a positive synergy between Lucky and Body early as well. Those two will be grabbing that banana control with the support of Maka on the U2, and then Over on the CT side, they'll also be the two tasked with locking down B.
I don't know if they're committing to A, but that's an important Molotov to throw.
Hey, this round's
timing on
over.
this. Desertion's pushed the arch, though. Okay, traded. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's Jimmy and Apps, even though it's just a P250, they know he's alive, right? So they'll be checking the name.
What if you could enchant?
Enchant?
What if you could enchant your knives like it was Diablo? You know, you put the gems in it.
Good. Dude, did you hear about Scrawny's flying frog with the enchanted knife?
Sorry?
Scrawny?
I know
yes,
of Scrawny.
Connor, Scrawny,
Yep.
Irvin, yeah. Oh, very nice, Jimmy.
Jimmy's looking enchanted.
Yeah, well, it's over, right? I can talk about the frog. I can't talk
swallow
about the
one
frog.
now.
Oh dear, Maka is left to save him. Jimmy coming up clutch. He's got no Kev, and Maka's going for the round the world. Chad, you'd be proud of this one. This is a Chaddy B special.
Ooh.
It's a bit risky. It's a bit.
Jimmy's
He's got
got
no
no
kit.
idea.
He knows he likely doesn't have a kit. That's why he's gone for this.
Look at this.
Oh, you gangster. Oh, Maka. Is it planted for him? It's definitely planted for him. Yep. No kit. Look, he's not even stressed. He's chilling. Okay, Maka saves him. Valiant attempt. So the Flying Frog with the Enchanted. So basically, playing Magic the Gathering for the first time. Dust has 20 HP. Scrawny, 3. 20 HP to Dust Marae's 3. And Scrawny comes back. 3 HP to 20.
Almost like that Jimmy clutch.
He enchanted a knife and put it on a frog. And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
Tactical timeout. This one called from the CT side of MOUZ. Cyclone there, the coach. You can see him getting on the microphone.
Oh man, I'm still adjusting to this new MOUZ. I have to Brolin IGL, Brolin IGL, Brolin IGL. Brolin is an IGL now. There he is.
That's him right there.
That's that guy.
The Swede.
21 years young. Still.
22.
22.
Officially 22.
22.
We used to call him the babyface killer. Or at least I did. I don't think it caught on.
No, but I liked it.
Well, that has been 3 consecutive rounds.
EWP time for Maka, but none for Torji.
Still starting 3B. Brolin and Exertion, supported by Spinks to get that space. Torji and Jimmy are the two tasked with locking down A in the interim. The rally of Utility and Banana, they're going to thrust themselves forward, jumping the half wall. There's a fight on the other side.
Lucky has pathed closer to this broom position. Exertion, oh wow, important catch. Lucky removes Brolin, but Xertion noted as well in the kill feed. They're progressing. Gravity pushes into long, trying to catch a fight. He gets what he wanted. Torji happy to oblige.
Looks like they're just going to reroute quickly towards B. So Bomb on the back of Lucky, Maka there, and Exercise still lurking around Boiler.
Yeah, and they've just sold a little bit of a fake with that smoke. So 3 players busy.
It's a big fight.
It's a very big fight.
He's just backed off. Torji also making sure through Speedway he's walking over, needs to be wary.
Oh,
they're in.
That's exactly what he needed. Hang on. Torji getting across. Spotted. Missed shot from Maka. Bomb going down comfortable. Exercise has got this weird little lurky boy maneuver here, catching Spinks overlooked completely. Oh, it's a messy spray. Oh dear. Okay, Lucky. Okay, Maka. You're going to have to do this 2v3 now.
Great position for the AWP. No incendiary.
He's got 3 bullets and 3 targets, so no margin for error if it falls to just Maka. Lucky can assist, and assist he shall. Good catch, removes Jimmy, and there's still a progression from Spinks on the other side. Time is on their side now. They all look like they're retreating. Torji isn't. Charges in. Missed shot on the AWP, and they're going for it. Jumping on the bomb. Can he get them both? It looks good. He's done it. Lucky will come up clutch. 3 bullets, but no time for the defuse. Jobs are good and close, but no cigar for MOUZ on retake.
Feels like that should have been a non-starter, doesn't it? Exercise over towards Arch. You saw on the camera there after that kill doesn't come through. He's kind of questioning everything he knows about Counter-Strike at that point.
Bloody
How
hell.
did I not convert that frag?
Sometimes it's those ones where you can hear them come and you know they don't know about you, and just somehow, some way, Crosshair's not in the right place.
Yeah, that's a tough one. But still get the round conversion off the back of it. So 5 rounds T-side Inferno. So far, so good, as it will just be another partial investment from MOUZ. The loss bonus well and truly in their favor now. We'll see the rifles come out into the next. But what should be a pretty free crack at 6.
Okay, well, that's a free crack at Xertion. Maka's done that almost fully flashed on the way out. Oh, Brollan, yeah, you are going to have to reposition, and does so. Dismounts on the coffins. Block smoke's a bit late. Macca's just going to kick open the front door and claim the B site for a sixth round. I can't count. One of these days. It's like 1, 2, 3, I'm fine with, but then you get to the 4 and the 5.
Well, as a musical man, you can only normally get up to 8 anyway.
Exactly. And a 5. I will not sing steps at 9 AM. I will not sing steps at 9 AM. It's 10 AM actually.
It's 10 AM.
Oh, it's
here.
9 AM.
It's 9 AM
Central Europe.
in Central Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you watching from?
How
Let
you
us
guys
know.
doing?
Is the sun up? Is the sun down? Is it gloomy?
How is everybody in the chat today?
In the southern hemisphere, it would be beautiful, as that one's cheesy and easy for gravity. Just told you to find, and, well, Macca appears from nowhere. Great round from the in-game leader. 3 on the MAC-10. Will he keep it? Or will he go into something a little bit more potent for the next round of play, knowing the rifles will be back out in the hands of MOUZ? But this is a really good start for 3D Max on their map choice. Remember, touched on it once, we'll touch on it twice. Nuke and Ancient. Ancient is the third decider if we need to get there. Body also taking to a HLTV interview yesterday, talking about transition over to 3D Max. It's nice to be speaking the native tongue again. All the decisions and comms are flowing a little bit quicker.
This is going to be an interesting collision. Starting 4B.
Well, the quick boost into Boiler and Body already layering up middle. Like, Body is already getting ready to take a fight.
So much pressure on Jimmy. Oh, and that's awkward. That could be the round. Is that? No, never mind. Spinks is here. Spinks is here just in time.
Oh, he smoked off. And Torji's from Library.
Oh, yeah, okay. Torji flashed off. They've just flashed Moto, the AWP line, and great shot.
Sorry, what?
Great shot. Smoked Library, they're in.
I still would be considering a save at this juncture. I know the bomb hasn't gone down. Take a look at the utility right now for 3D Max. There's still 2 smokes and a molly, so you can get the Moto smoke down a couple more times if you'd like.
I would.
One of them just landed.
Okay,
bang.
Cool. That's
There's
great.
20 seconds. Bomb's already been down for about 5. Save.
See, now, that was Body, right?
That was Body.
That's a little Body special there.
But that's a tone shift from 3D Max. So in the previous, they just went up banana, they marauded in, they went for an execute against the lighter buy, got away with it easy. In some of the earlier rounds, so the conditioning that they've been doing, the rounds have been, okay, let's just do some default, we'll fight for banana control, we'll get up Boiler, we'll get up halls, we'll take the mid control, we'll do those arch smokes. This time they've just walked up and said, hey, take a duel. I want you guys to harass early pressure towards A. They took the Boiler boost quickly, that Body walk up middle, so they were ready to pounce on A and try and capitalize on the fact that MOUZ might cheat more players towards B, and damn did they stick the landing. That's a beautiful little round there for 3D Max. It builds the confidence of Macca the caller. Still 5 rounds is possible for MOUZ, and you'd be happy with that on the CT side, but it needs to happen now. Okay,
so a very important round for MOUZ. And actually going to take a timeout. That's how important it is. They agree. Cyclone on the mic. He's looking at the Spinks side of the table, as is...
So I think right now, because what you're trying to do is you're thinking in like a pattern of rounds. So what is it likely they do next? So last round they went up mid and they went straight for those fights. It was very direct. But the thing is, they don't have to continue like a traditional flow. They could go into something more passive. They could go, okay, well, now they might expect us to just take the fight so they can't get away with that. Maybe on the CT side, we'll run down middle. We'll have the AWP cover off. We'll push bench. Right? We'll go for a full banana control. So you need to make sure that you're ready for all the different options that are about to come your way. This was a nice shot, wasn't it? It looked like he hit him through the wall there, but that was actually the bullets coming his way. So they're going to do the same thing. They're going to open 4B again. So this is the calling of the bluff, that they're not going to do something as quick as what they just did in the previous.
Let's see how they take this initial excursion towards the banana side. Lucky and Body are ahead of that deep smoke. That's a flash. Is he considering a push? No, just going to block on half wall. And immediately actually going to have a fight here in mid. Spinks playing close. Crossfire here with Jimmy. Body has actually taken down Xerxes. So pressure onto the B player. Spinks hoping to be overlooked. Very nice shot. Removes gravity from the equation. Exercise catches the rebuttal. That was cheeky.
And Mac is going to lurk out.
Deletion. He's just walking. He's just walking.
Oh,
okay. Yep. Little bit of a jump scare for Mac. Oh my God, he's on my screen.
That'll be another one.
Just like that. They're calling a good game here. Fair play. Mac is the mastermind of this operation. Body a second voice, as Maui brought up on the desk. That perhaps he's better suited to being a secondary voice.
Gonna go fishing as Torji. If they give away a little bit more, there's way back
scary.
in. Exercise is in his favorite position. Hits the shot this time round.
Meanie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't cost him the round.
Yeah.
And he knows.
He knows. He definitely would say it himself. Lovely. Look at this kill distribution as well. Nice, neat. Everyone's there. Everyone's had a round. Someone's had 2.
7 opening kills so far for 3D Max within this first half, so that's pretty good.
Yep. Can't argue with that.
Dictating a bit of the tone and keeping it relatively fluid on this T side. I think the desk discussion was about the CT side that they offered up yesterday against VP being very strong. Well, this is a phenomenal T half. 8 with the possibility of 9.
Yeah, they chose the right map, it seems. Quite a diverse map pool as well. There's a lot of maps 3D Max feel comfortable playing. Is it a 6-map pool they're running with, like an actual 6-map pool?
My favorite are teams who run 7-map pools.
They do exist.
I think Mirage is the removal for the 3D Maxes.
Yeah, we haven't seen them play Train really either. And Anubis doesn't look very good.
I'm sure there's something that 3D Max could do with like a marketing campaign of like look maxing. There's something there. The social media team.
But that's
Inferno maxing.
But that's a bit crazy. The whole looks maxing thing. Have you heard about some of the things people are doing?
Yeah.
With the hammers to the face.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, some dudes are like breaking their bones so that they can.
That seems a little bit
stereotypically attractive or something. I don't know.
Oh,
good nade.
Cop that one. MOUZ can operate with 4. I said they could. I said they'd be happy with 5. I'm gonna keep changing the bar.
Yeah, but where's the bar now? 4?
Oh, that's a miss molly. The bar's not 4. The bar was 5, but they could operate with 4.
Yeah,
especially if they get the pistol.
Right. So it's like more of a limbo situation, but the bar's still there. Ouch.
It's like an auction. We'll take whatever they're offering at the moment.
Well, they're offering to try and get you some early chip damage, and 3D Max are trying to barter for a B.
Oh, he's going to slip.
Yo, what?
Caught.
No, he's not. Told you, thank gosh.
Well, you're committed to B now, aren't you?
Oh, good extinguish. He actually just saved body from swinging.
Hello?
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, it's horrible for 3D Max. Yeah, he heard that. Brolin knows. This is surely their round now. They boosted up on half wall. Brolin gets out. He's been a real cheeky boy.
Spinks has the door closed. He's pushed down into second mid, so we'll have to be the B finish.
Yeah, they're full committed
Sorry,
to this.
He's not in second mid. He's in boiler room. You know what I mean? Same thing.
Yeah, close proximity. The door is locked regardless. So here we go. They don't even fly off that flash. Just using their nades to delay. The block smoke is too late though, Torji. But not if you pull the trigger instantly onto Lucky. Body's low, gravity healthy, sure, but they're into the site. The crossfire's still yet to be broken. Brolin should be able to stop this. Just like that. Lovely play from Brolin to close, and so 4 is the bar. 8 for 3D Max, a solid T-half on their map pick in this series. Both teams winning.
5 was the bar, 4 will do.
Okay, 4 will do.
So it was the pistol which 3D Max opened up with, but then it was a quick 3 on the trot to get back in because of the Brolin
library.
Exactly. The flash through the library smoke, comes out with the 5-7, gets 2. They're doing a wrap in towards the A side into a bit of a stack. Then they go on a spree. And, well, it was 7 in a row for 3D Max to get themselves up to a total of 8. And then the final round before this little 1-minute halftime break was to MOUZ. So Torji top of the scoreboard, 12 for him, finding some impact with the AWP. Spinks with 9, 6 apiece for Jimmy and Exertion, and Brolin with 7. So a few saves in this one. Take a quick look on the secondary stream. It's twitch.tv/PGL_CS2. We've got FlyQuest taking on big on Inferno, and quite an interesting scoreline in the first half.
How so, monsieur?
I'm not. I don't do spoilers.
No, he doesn't do that. Snape
so Severance season 2. Throw up second mid, Exertion T stairs, Brolin lobbing out the util.
Oh, take it easy.
Yeah, he blocked it. That's really nice. That is really, because that can look long or short side.
The whole strategy revolves around that smoke.
It was at least to force one player to stay long side because they're trying to waterfall out of apps. So this is a Moto smoke.
Okay. And they'll walk through the smoke regardless. Still a lot of pressure on these two. They're in trouble. They are in trouble. Especially now. Mac has gone. Oh, exercise needed that first bullet. Exertion's quick to it.
That's all double entry.
Yeah, job done. Round 1, and Exertion just delivers that one on a silver platter.
Well, with the cheaper FAMAS, I really think that you're better off just holding onto your Kevlar on the CT side.
I hadn't considered that as a much more logical reaction now.
So Gravity can go and have a little bit of a look if he'd like. He doesn't have Kevlar, so if he would want to go out there and take a fight, he can.
Got the fire.
He was the mule. This is so I feel if you're the player who has to drop util, there's some form of punishment that traditionally comes in with that. Maybe you were late to prac one day.
I see that, yeah. So that's why it kind of changes sometimes.
Oh, if they take it all away, that will be very troublesome. If Bod, ooh, okay, Lucky, that's not bad. But you give up your position. Jimmy is on the hunt. That's valuable Kevlar. As now it's Body's turn. Batter up.
Dead. Oof. Well, they don't get to keep all of their Kevlar, but it's fine. One Kevlar vest for Lucky.
If they do go for the Force, obviously he can get a FAMAS.
Chad, what are all these? I don't know. Maybe it's a bad thing. People are typing a new word in the chat that I don't know.
What's the word?
AGA.
Oh. So we probably don't have better TV on.
Oh, it's an emote.
It's an emote, yes. So if you see anything anime related.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at it now.
Oh, wait, is it?
It's the eyebrow smiley.
No, that's something different then, what I was thinking. No, you're right. I thought it was...
No, that's... yeah.
That is. Sorry, my boomer's showing.
We definitely shouldn't keep saying Twitch emotes, because then they'll just know. They won't have a conversation.
I believe the official terminology is emoticons.
Emoticons, that's correct, yes.
Pretty quick banana control with 4. We're all looking to harass, just Lucky on the other side with that aforementioned FAMAS investment.
Oh, Body's flirting with some aggression here, and he's
a view model abuser.
He is. Another one. And, oh, hello, and very important trade.
Well, they didn't commit B, they've been blocked. They're pinned in banana for now.
Okay, look at this. Look at the decision-making from Body. They know where he was. They saw that weapon retrieval.
Aye.
Torgy's actually read him like a book here. I don't think Body's going to be expecting someone so close. Actually, he just walks up close to the angle. So Torgy, the speed by which he walked there...
I believe he had a lot of pressure.
It has. Massive.
And if they return to B, Lucky has support now. Mac has joined him. Another block smoke. It feels like you want them to come to your side, gentlemen. That is a deterrent, but they're still on their way.
Oh, Mac has got a new variation, a deeper pool flash. They're going to push through this. Here we go. Come on, Maka. Timing is everything on this. Lucky's going to try and play for the double. Turn swing through. Good catch from Brolan. It's Brolan's double. This time that saves them. We had that impactful double from Xerxon on the pistol. And now Brolan has survived with a double kill.
Yeah, he's had some good impact for 3 of their 6 rounds so far. Exercise will hold on to this AK because into the next they will have to take the eco. So that'll be the only weapon that they have to wield. And starting to make a comeback.
What do you think? Like, if you had your pick of the litter and you were in, like, medieval combat, would you be, like, a two-handed sword guy? Would you be a sword and shield guy? A pikeman? A spear? A glaive?
I like to think I could be a two-handed swordsman, but I don't think I'm big enough.
You've been hitting the gym, though, I think.
Yeah, but...
Eventually.
I don't think I'd have it because you just think there'd be Vikings out on the field.
Yeah, probably.
6'9".
Yeah. Well, okay, what about, like, cavalry? Maybe you could be a horse guy.
I feel there's too much entitlement for those Muppets.
No, that's true.
I'd just be a standard one-handed swordsman with a shield.
Yo, just straight up vanilla.
I think so.
Yo, respect.
Because on the battlefield as well, like if I have to drop the shield and then pick up like an axe at the same time and then I'm dual wielding.
Axe is cool.
You never know.
I'd love to be like a dual wielding axe, kind of like Gimli energy. I realize I'm not a dwarf, nor am I super strong.
You running, jumping, and yelling type situation.
Yeah, and like I'd find like a friend of mine to throw me into the battlefield.
Okay.
And it'd be cool.
It's like a secret move.
Yeah.
Or special move. Maybe not secret.
Not so secret.
Rifle? The AK's in the right place.
Ooh, so are the nades. Oh, and so are theirs. Ah, nades everywhere. Lucky's actually taking down Roland. And Xerxon got dinked by a USP. Exercise playing hyper aggressive, yo. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I don't think he's got anything here. It doesn't look good. Be cool. Smoke half wall. Everything's fine. Gravity has to solo hold A with. Is that a P250? It is.
Asimov.
Old school.
Classy. Exertion needs to be careful. He's very low and he doesn't know what's on the other side. Spinks. Oh,
okay.
Dear.
That's a crazy.
This round's on.
Yeah, it is. It most definitely is. Now, Xerson Shaw gets one, but Exercise and Body are also coming.
Oh.
And good cover from Torji. He's looking sharp today.
Good pathing.
16
as well.
frags. 16 from Torji. Rifling prowess on display. Gravity is still here, but one man's P250 is not enough. Not sufficient. Or insufficient is what you would say.
Got a little bit touch and go there for a moment.
Oh, they're right, chat. Yeah, you're right. You'd be an archer, man.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Not an archer guy?
Don't think so. Don't think I got the accuracy. Didn't these guys see my aim when I was playing?
I don't know, man. Body definitely did. He's repping the Vox Eminor stickers.
Gang, gang. Whose
Well,
AK
that's not
is
his
that?
AK, is it?
No, but we can see whose it is. It's Jimbo's.
Jimbo with the Vox Hollows.
He would have been, how old are you, Jimmy?
He is 18?
So that's a 2015 sticker.
Yeah.
10 years of age, little Jim.
He is 18. I'm proud of myself. Not bad prize money for an 18-year-old, is it? Bloody hell. 300K?
Oh, yeah, right.
At 18, I think I had probably about 10 quid to my name. Respect.
All right, well, this is just a one-round game. And we are getting what we were looking for, a tussle. As you touched on, Torji, head and shoulders above the rest of the server right now, bailing them out. And Torji seems to be the player who does better in the pressure games. That's the stage games, at least. But right now, this one is a bit of a comeback needing to be mounted.
There's that half-wall smoke. An interesting evolution. Look at the damage they've done with the HEs. And the boosts, regardless, does give you a sightline on anyone daring to try and cross barrels late. And they will. This fight shaping up nicely. Body a forward position. He's very much all in here, but he had that AK.
That's so risky, isn't it?
I can't believe you've gone for a spam there.
Yeah. Well, he's given over an opening kill.
Maybe it's all part of his master plan somehow. Trying to bait them into the unknown third, you know, but Lucky is still sticking around. Oh my gosh, guys.
Yeah, I think we've seen enough.
Yeah.
1 HP and a dream, as at the moment, this is looking like a round where Maka might need to call them into a gamble. So everybody being called out of the B bomb site. Maka and Lucky rotating away to join the likes of Exercise and Gravity on A, two of which are transitioning over towards Pit. With the bomb's coming back, do they send Exertion into B to see if there's any resistance? There's still time to pivot. This is where they don't have to full commit.
Okay, is he just lining up smokes or is he taking the bomb back? He is just throwing a smoke.
Okay, they're going to go into...
Yeah.
It's not the stack anymore. Mac has rotated over.
Feels a little stacky.
It's still 3 of the 4. 27.
Yeah, Gravity's just going to hide. Be bait. Oh, never mind. He's the first victim instead. Lucky with the 1 HP actually gets the 1 tap. Now Exercise, if he can get one more, he might be able to buy time for Maka. And so it will be a MOUZ 8. Wow, they have really arrived in this second half. Flawless run so far, out of the gates.
Yeah, so we've had the pistol, and then the force, the saved AK, and then the full rifle round. So we will see another partial now from 3D Max before the guns come out again.
If I'm coaching, which I'm not, thank God, but I think we want to see an AWP on this CT side. You know, like, let's save your pennies, Maka.
Where's he at? 2,100 with a 3,400 loss bonus, so he would be able to get out into the next.
All right. Still got Kev, still going to try and remain threatening. See if they can do what Brolin did with his second round forced by 5-7 run through the smoke. Sertion's going to try and take some early banana control, take some extra liberties.
There's a Mag 7 in halls. That's exciting.
That is exciting. Oh, my God. That's frustrating. That's a horrible way to go for Jimmy.
Yeah, and Spinks doesn't take any space and have a look for a fight. So he's just going to sit and see if anything comes his way.
Ooh, what a dream start. This is getting already a bit tense for MOUZ. Can they be blocked for much longer? I see 1, 2, 3 smoke grenades. About 1 minute.
It feels like they've been able to dig themselves out of some of these scenarios before. And again, it's not huge weaponry, right? So they're not going to be dealing with M4s or AWPs. I understand that Body has one and Exercise had a little something now that he's picked that up. So it's not going to be a walk in the park, but MOUZ can still dig themselves out of this.
Setup's good. I can't believe Lucky's not blocking. Yeah, it's a bit late. They just contact in. Oh, Maka makes a meal of that. Nice find from Lucky. He needs another one, though, and he actually gets it. Snaps onto the head, even puts Xerxes on 1 HP.
This is the 2 rifles now.
Ooh, it's still very competitive. Don't forget that Deadman's AK exercise, hard work with the Mag 7 has put that AK into his grasp, and Body makes no secret of him coming in from CT. Interesting smoke that they're going to work around. Torji, aware that Ruins is a threat, has to be kind of focused on 2 different angles at the same time. It's just about timing. Good awareness from Torji. And yeah, Xerxes low, but still going to get the frag as well. Nice try from 3D Max, and as you highlighted, another recovery of sorts from MOUZ.
Yeah, okay, well, that was a good opportunity to get their first CT round on the board, but not ready for that timing. The fact that the flash comes in before the smoke plumes, that's what catches Maka off guard from the top toolbox. Not tall. First oranges. Foranges.
Foranges. But Soranges doesn't really... So why are there so many syllables in that call out? Or did you just call them 1 and 2?
They used to... well, in Australia, we used to call them Huck box.
Huck? Like the StarCraft player?
No, like the Counter-Strike player. Richard would know. We had in the CGS team, we had BoomZa, Tegs, Top Gun, Huck, and then it was Top Gun's brother was in there before me, Soldier.
I don't care what they say about...
And then I joined after. I replaced Soldier.
I don't care what they say about Aussie CS, man. You guys have the best names. You have the best names. You guys are creative, English first language. What was it? Huck, Top Gun...
Tegs, BoomZa, and Soldier. But Soldier was spelled S-O-U-L-J-A.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
maybe,
yeah. Like Soldier.
Maybe even he had an H in there at the end.
Yo, of course he did. Of course he did. Soldier. BoomZa. Hack. Sponge. Sorry. A bit early in the morning for that.
I don't believe that incendiary landed as intended.
BoomZa. I like BoomZa. It's a good name. And that's a good opener. There's the AWP. That's what I'm saying. Maka has brought it into the fray. Oh, I don't like this, though. Look at this wrap. Wait, never mind. He's pushing through the arch already. Breaks the smoke open. Sees 2. Damages both. But goes down empty-handed. Lucky's got a decision to make. CT occupied. Maka and Exercise feel like the world is caving in on them right now on A.
Yeah, and that's... Where the hell is Body going?
I would like an answer to that.
Well, he's made sure they can't go back to B. The biggest issue is he's so far away with the rotation, and Lucky's on Ruin. So, yeah, you're right. Maka and Exercise, they are going to be under so much pressure because if the fight comes their way, they have to make sure they both deliver a kill for this to even be a retake.
They've worked out a setup that kind of works. This is a functional setup so long as Exercise doesn't get one banged by Torji, which I'm starting to see in his future. Okay, pressure. Exercise forced away. Now the AWP has to hit his first shot here. Torji starts to search. 30 seconds. It gets a little uncomfortable for MOUZ if they don't get this first kill soon. And hang on. Oh, Torji's been put on notice. Damn, Xerxes. Huge frag. That's a hard shot to hit. Just the tip of the head of the AWP. They are low. Worse for wear. And Exercise just hiding in this smoke. Xerxes dropped into pit, but he still managed to hide away. 10 seconds. Finally, he falls. And the bomb will go down. Board time for Body.
So this is pretty quick.
A bit quicker than they knew.
What did he shoot at? Default.
Shooting at Ghosts.
Oh, dear.
An element of surprise does wane.
They're all low.
Smoke. Hang on. It's going to at least force Xerxes into a different fight. You push through the smoke. It gets awkward. Body gets one onto the side. Spix is there. Hang on. They know where the last is. It is looking good for the 2v3. Lucky lives on, or rather Body does too. Time sensitive. Lucky, what can you do? He's on the reload, blinded in the smoke and a jump. Okay, look at that.
Gotta find the bomb.
Can we talk about that kill feed icon? There's a flash assist. He's jumping. It's in the smoke and he's flashed. Of course.
A little bit of everything, which is what that round had.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Finally, their first round on the CT side. It was a long time coming and it was very laboured. Only one player staying alive, but still they get it. It doesn't feel like a massive defeat if you're MOUZ either. You know that you could have clutched out that round as we do go into a technical timeout called by Exertion, so we'll see what needs to be sorted for MOUZ while we wait. But the fact that they take away so many of the individuals, I think the AWP got picked up by Lucky, so that could be dropped across. But there's still more than enough money for the MOUZ purchase. Yeah, Body thinking about playing default. The thing is, when it's mega late round, you should never... This is a tip for everybody at home. If you don't know where all the CTs are, you should never be planning default. right? If you go into A and you're coming up porch and halls and you kill like the pit guy and you kill the site guy, then it's fine to plant default. But if it's like in a scattered late mid-round situation and you don't have all of your 5 players alive, don't plant default. Go plant safe in sight, right? Because you don't want to get unraveled planting the bomb and then the round's over. Okay, so you should plant safe. That's a basic one, but it's a tip that I'll give you for free.
I've got another tip that Lucky is not following, which is put your dongle close to your mouse pad, but not on your mouse pad. He's got his dongle Ghibli straight centralized on the pad.
Are you dongle shaming?
You're right. You're right. That's my fault.
Well, just a little conversation going on regarding the players right now. So we will.
How good is it that we don't have to faff around with mouse bungees anymore? Were you a mouse bungee gamer back in the day?
I was, yeah.
That used to be a whole like extra step.
Yeah, and it's added weight to the suitcase. Well, actually, It shouldn't be in your suitcase. It should be in your carry-on.
Yeah,
but, it's added weight. And sometimes you'd go through and the TSA agents thought it was a weapon. It's a blunt object.
It's a block of metal.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair. It's not something I miss. And also just the occasional, like, having to flip your cable and it's in the wrong spot or it's getting caught on the back of your desk.
Yes.
Like, wireless, man, I've lived through a technological shift. This is what getting old is about, man. IRC, none of that. Discord.
The biggest technological shift you've lived through is the smartphones.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a big one. Has he got a French keyboard? Well, obviously.
Sorry, what?
No. Not like
you'd have a French layout keyboard, I think, Alex.
No, there's a French flag on it, right?
Oh, he might have that too.
And can we do can we dongle shame since we're in a tech pause? Maybe we can see Lucky's mouse pad.
All right, you want to see some dongles?
Can we see his pad?
If you ask nicely.
Okay, please, Mr. Cameraman. I know you can't hear me, but maybe if I kind of send the right signal in my brain, Lucky, I want to see your mouse pad, bro.
This gentleman right here in front of us.
Yeah.
I wonder what the necklace is.
I reckon it's a crystal.
A crystal?
Yeah.
He's following Carrigan's...
Yeah. Well, I mean, Carrigan's career looking pretty good right now.
True.
Maybe more people need crystals. There's a lot of crystal believers in the chat.
A lot of crystal believers in the chat.
Yeah.
I think we would be quite limited on crystal believers in our chat.
Yeah, we've got Johnny70789. I reckon he's a crystal collector.
Was he born on the 7th of July, 89?
He's moved his dongle.
See?
What was I saying?
You were dongle shaming.
Yeah, see, this is why you don't do that, guys. You don't do that.
No dongle shame.
That's good. But yeah, so shout out to Johnny. He was charging his crystals during the last full moon. At least that's what he said in the chat. Don't fact check that. Gaming in a hoodie, Mr. Broland. Gaming in a hoodie.
So back in the school days, we used to have like a pullover, and we'd have. Don't look at.
I don't know what a pullover is. Like a jumper.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just.
So we've all got different
paper rock over here.
We've all got different vernacular.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Quilts.
Oh, he's doing
blanket,
it too. He's doing it too.
Now Body's got the dongle on the pad.
Oh, it was Body this whole time. Oh my God, Lucky got all this flack from my dongle shaming. I dongle shamed the wrong guy.
Exactly.
Okay, it was Body.
But we would have the jumper, and then we'd have like the school shirt over the top. I don't know why we did that.
Okay, someone says believing in rocks is crazy, but you believe in Counter-Strike teams. So who's the real idiot?
You're comparing.
I don't know, mate. I'm just messing around. There it is. The jump. Oh, it wasn't flashed, but there was a flash assist. That counts. But we can get back into the fray. Let's go. Round 19.
And we're all tied up 9-9.
Resist.
Looking a bit sprightly, isn't he?
I always admire a player that likes to go a little further forward in apps. He's got assistance, so understandable this time around. Doing it solo with the Mag 7 previously. Gravity. Ooh, he starts to try and pre-fire and swing. Doesn't connect. Jimmy catches exercise, and this might just be it. Hang on. Oh, not anymore. Not on Macca's watch. Quick one, 2. Make it 3. Macca, a sequence that is a sight to behold. It is still going to be a 2v2. Macca noted in the apps. It's Body from a library. And it's Body that draws blood. Catches Xertion, not aware of his positioning. Torchi's in a lot of trouble. That molly forces him, limits his options, swinging through the broken smoke. Body trying to time it well. Good tracking from Torchi. And he's going to clutch up. Torchi on the rifle. The gem in the MOUZ crown, 21 frags. Torji is pulling them back into Inferno.
Huge from Torji. You thought the Mac attack, he had it covered with that little 3-piece feed from the apartments, but Torji pulls out the clutch, the 1v2. And secures the double digits for MOUZ. Look at this.
Back on the defense there. 3 in quick succession and still not enough. Fair play. This, like, he breaks the smoke.
He was also getting burnt by the molly that was thrown in sight for a moment there, so he was under so much pressure.
He's handled that really well.
Very, very well done from Torji. Those are the type of rounds of Counter-Strike we like. You get a highlight, like 3K, and then you get in the clutch. That's counter.
That is counter.
That's what this game's all about.
I think it's also about Mag 7s and abs.
Yeah, they're exciting too.
That's pretty cool.
Or jumping half wall.
Yep, that works too.
This is a landslide in the second half. Just one round for 3D Max. And yeah, as touched upon, the round they won, it came down to the 1v1, which we highlighted with the kill feed situation before the techie.
Yeah, like after an 8-4 half, it looked like 3D Max were in firm control of their map pick, but MOUZ are showing a strong T side with a new leader. You know, that's worth mentioning, that if they're posting good T sides, Brolin likely is going to be someone to thank for that. Obviously, it's a full team effort. The whole squad were a part of this change in leadership. It was a democracy. Is democracy funny to you?
No. I'm just like, come on. What are you talking about?
What? The fact that MOUZ are doing well on the T side. I was like, I want to give Brolin praise.
Yes.
But simultaneously, I know that it's probably like there's 5 people are using their microphones and like making decisions. It's not like, it's not like he's saying, this round you do that. Hey, win the 1v2, Torji. He's not telling him to do that, is he?
That's true.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say. I didn't say it very well, but that was what I was trying to say.
Okay. Well, fortunately, we got plenty of time to say that.
I'm glad I
they're wandering into an empty side.
Yes. Oh, another view model of user. Yeah, it's ugly, man. One of your own is doing. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
What?
What? I didn't even see him on the
this one's on. This one is on.
It is. Okay, Donkey Kong, let's go.
Get another one.
No. Mac is dead. Jimmy, good for that. Closing in on the site now. Exercise coming in from Banana side. That smoke will not last forever. Exertion, not the weapon for the job for Exercise. He had a Mag 7 versus Exertion long range. Looks like it's stabilizing now, despite all of those heroics. The smoke fades, and body's dead. Lovely control of the spray there. Another MOUZ round. They are running out of chances, 3D Max.
Bobby gave him a chance there.
Respect.
I did just call him Bobby.
I mean, I understood what you were talking about. Body, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bobby. I think I'd have to call him. I think I'd call him Bobby from now on, actually. Hey, Bobby.
Look at this again. So the first one, yeah. The second one's what? How good's the 5.7 right now?
Too good, dare I say it. I want more Deagles, man, but no one's buying them anymore because the 5.7's good. Apart from Nico does that, and Nico's good at that. Who else is a Deagle abuser?
Brain.
Rain.
Malbs.
Yeah, okay, you're doing well. The Deagle looks more stylish, but the 5.7 is better and cheaper.
3D maxing to start round maxing.
Oh, for God's sake. You've been bitten by the bug. And that's a little flash lineup from Gravity you can use at home. Body, you can call for it. Deep smoke paired with it. They have banana control, and a break could change that. Yep, lovely spray, traded. Lucky keeps us equal. Keep on flowing.
Well, 4v4, you two are unlucky to reblock Banana. Spinks has taken over that boiler player with Jimmy still getting to keep apps on these default rounds. So Dust, when we get to him, he'll be taking notes of what positions, because this is MOUZ on debut with Spinks. Well, that was yesterday, but on this map.
Good catch.
And Nuke, we haven't seen them play that yet either. 40 seconds left, bomb still in transition, right behind Spinks in mid. Brolin just applied pressure over towards B. Gravity exercise on the balcony. Back a library. Chance for the defense.
3D Max, they are running out of opportunities. This has to be a successful defense of the A side. They've got the bodies here. Well, not Bobby, he's dead. Flash, Brawler eats it. Yeah, Mac is going to profit with Exercise's headshot, but they are in, and Maka behind the smoke. Rotation from Lucky. It's already looking of really dire straits.
This has gotten away from them in a big way.
It has. It's just kind of fizzled out.
You can't really go for it either.
Save? You bust?
Yeah, you have to save. You can't go for this. So that's 12 confirmed for MOUZ.
Yeah, damn. Impressive. It really, really impressive. This was an 8-4 half, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 8-4.
All right, well.
Anything you can do, MOUZ can do better right now.
I think when you look at it, right, so we recounted from the start of the half. It was pistol, then they dealt with the force. Once they dealt with the force, then it was a saved AK. So those 3 rounds, then you move into the 4th round being the gun round, they deal with that. 5th round's a partial. Guns come out. 3D Max finally win a round, but only have 1 player survive. It was Lucky in the clutch. He retains the AWP, but they immediately lose that, which means they're back in likely partial by territory. And it's tough to go for retakes on this map. And now that you're down the stretch, the loss bonus is with you. You're going 1-for-1 on entries. You're not gambling correctly. Yeah, it's tough.
Rough game for Gravity as well. The only player yet to reach the double digits, so not saying much with body at 11, but still.
He normally has some really, or not normally, I've seen some in recent history good Gravity highlights on this very map with an A4 over towards A. Just not able to find that traction today. Not out of it yet. Oh, heat-seeking AWP bullet almost chases them down there. I did say that Lucky and Body needed to synergize for this banana control, and it's been a mixed bag.
Spinks testing Maka's AWP, and Crouch peeks in at 100 miles an hour. Maka misses his chance, and oh my god, Spinks might actually get both of them. This is huge from Spinks. That is dreamy. Your apps player single-handedly finds 2 entries into the ace. Like, it's wide open right now. They're not to know, but Gravity with an MP9 is scarpering over, skedaddling into A, hoping he can borrow into the site to find some use case for the MP9.
Yeah, it feels like this one's done.
It does now. Spinks has made it look very good.
2-man advantage. You've still got the U2, still got plenty of time left on the clock. You just need to group up and finish this one off. Block towards middle, sure.
Sure.
You can respect that. Over towards B, you can do the same. You have the luxury right now to wait out this utility.
Oh!
Never mind.
Oh my god, Torji. That's huge. Yeah, okay. Not Overlook's body on first oranges or foranges. But Gravity, yeah, good luck, have fun. 1v4 on the site right now. And cleared. 1 and done.
All right, what's a crazy take we can send to the desk with?
Oh, the
and
hot
MOUZ,
take.
They've come back from an 8-4 half down, 13-9 over the Frenchmen. Are they the best team in the world?
Okay, that's hot.
Is it hot enough?
I'm thinking, how about we say, Brollan, a better in-game leader than Shuey, confirmed after Inferno.
Okay, that's a good one. You run with that. You ready?
Yeah, okay. And there it is, 13. First map in the bag. An incredible comeback down in the dumps. It was 8-4 half, but we've got to say it. We've got to see it. Brollan, better in-game leader than Shuey, confirmed?
It might well be, Alex. It might well be. I'm like you. I like to do these knee-jerk I'm kidding. My knees don't even work anymore, let alone have knee-jerk reactions.
Interested to see how they piece this one together. We saw in Inferno he was taking over the boiler and secondary mid-player responsibilities. But highlight to map number 1, 13-9 is the overall score. Clutches 4-1 in favor of 3D Max. Opening kills tied up at 11 apiece. However, only 1 CT-sided round on home turf for the French. And now they start on the CT side of Nuke. Has to be a whole lot better than that, doesn't it?
And so we're off to the races. Let's see how this T-side starts for MOUZ. Brollan throwing a smoke on the pistol as Torji gets to stretch his legs.
Yeah, this will just force any yard players a little bit wider and hopefully into the crosshairs of Torji. The P250 is going to have plenty of opportunities. X-Ray highlighting 3.
Ooh, he was looking very good on Inferno, so let's see if Torji can start as he means to go on. Now, he is a distraction. You can see they are descending the ramp now, or at least taking that ramp control.
So much info.
He's pulled so many bodies away from the rest of the pack. Oh, the pre-aim from Exertion catches Exercise in the vents. First blood drawn, bomb goes down. This is a very well-structured round. Flash is great. Really, really good flash. And Brolin isolated from his teammates as they were forced away by that flash bang. Oh, excuse me, Jimmy onto body. And another one as well. So this is just lined up beautifully. That's a MOUZ pistol, a convincing one at that. And we'll probably give Brolin some credit for that, as well as all the other players on MOUZ.
Yeah, nice little... Oh, dear. Nice little pistol. And with Ramp being completely free, just outmaneuvered. And they started heavy yard. It wasn't that there was, you know, a real reason for them to have so many players out there. The smoke, sure, Torji's presence, but they were already out there looking to take those jewels. So lock and loading. Second of the 3 pistols so far in favor of MOUZ. And, well, it won't be the force buy from 3D Max. They are just going to take an eco. And they're going to stack up with 4 of them straight down towards B. Just going to be Mac up as the sentry. He's got a deagle in hand. See if he can find absolutely anything. Spinks on top of Silo. That can help educate us onto potentially what position we might see him unfolding. I think that people want to go and check it out. HLTV are doing these interviews now, and they're also uploading them to Spotify, so you can listen to them on the go. There was a Spinks interview, there was a Body interview, and there was a Nico interview from yesterday's play that all ended up on Spotify. Gave them a nice little listen while I was in the shower.
Ooh.
Now, you have to be real sharp, Macca. You've taken the deagle back to what would traditionally be a passive AWPer's line.
It's the most passive. Does he hit? There's no way you're hitting that. Look what he's working with. Oh, I mean, he had a chance. He had a very solid chance, but unable to connect.
And now his position is noted.
Well, Spinks gets brought to 50, and it has slowed his progressions, but, I mean, there's nothing more to be said about this round, is there? Wait,
it's just like, it's like a clown car, but for vents.
Yeah, I felt like that smoke was an invitation to just fly up as a group, but...
I'm glad Spinks got off the roof.
What's the most exciting thing that can happen here is this fight here. And there it is. Okay, cool. Spinks puts him down.
That was hugely exciting.
That was it. Did you feel it? I did.
That's the most excitement I've felt all day.
Yeah, maybe. I think actually it was the Maka 3K into the Torji 1v2.
That was the highlight moment of the previous
I know we
game.
were being facetious.
And Maka would be pretty frustrated, I think. Because but to be fair, they were in a 3v5 disadvantage when he got the 3 kills.
But even more so, he feels like, okay, I've saved
brought
the
us
round. No,
Guys,
I haven't.
Just get 1.
No, I haven't.
And then Bobby got 1, but
Bobby did.
Bobby needed 2.
Why does that make me laugh? Am I a child? I don't understand. That just tickles me.
I don't know why Bobby's a funny name.
Bobby! Hey, Bobby! Okay, I would like to sign a petition that we just change Body's name to Bobby.
I'm like that old granddad who just doesn't really know anybody's name, and I just like call
Jimmy! Jimbo!
Hey, Bob!
Bobby!
Just give him everyone has a nickname. All right, well, the rifles will be equipped.
Oh, they played in Shanghai.
Yeah, in Shanghai, it was 13 to 11 on both maps.
You've already told me that, haven't you?
No, but it's in my notes.
Okay, cool.
And it says right here, head-to-head, Elim from Major, MOUZ 2-0, Dust 2 13-11, Nuke 13-11.
Nuke. You see, that's pertinent to the current map we're on. Hang on, Xertion's getting walked on. Oh, lucky. Lucky. Dead man, of course. Body, next one down. Xertion has no issues. In the server, obviously I don't know him personally.
He may do. 3v5, 3D Max have a lot of issues.
Yes, they do, in-game.
But anyway, in the interview that I was referencing with Spinks, acknowledgement that he's going to be the more active of the two. Jimmy's still going to take a lot of these harder anchor roles, which means Spinks needs to make more plays. And here's a play. Exercise. You need 3 right now. Barrel spotted. First good. Trade there. Spinks enables what should be another round. Just Gravity and Maka. 2v4. 50 seconds.
Are MOUZ the best team in the world?
I think if we just keep saying crazy things, it could be true.
I actually think you're right. Good point, Chad. Yeah, MOUZ are the best team in the world.
You should be saving.
No, but you could. You could.
What could
2v4.
Okay.
Oh! They actually did it. I'm sorry for the lack of commentary there.
MOUZ are not the best team in the world.
They're not. No,
they're not the best team in the world.
They got dethroned. 3D Max
are the best team in the world.
Best team in the world.
It's funny how the tides change so quickly.
Wow.
So, how does your site player die to the hut guy when you have a hut guy?
Great question. I will defer.
I think it's spelled either... Well, miscommunication is too long to spell, so I'm not going to bother with that. But I was going to spell baiting.
Yeah, B-A-I-T.
Yeah, I-N-G. So this one...
Oh, that's awkward.
That's Spinks' fault.
Yeah.
Either he hasn't communicated... He's like,
you're open.
I have hut. But it's not like, I actually have hut.
No.
It's, I'm in hut, and I'm allowing him to take a line from hut to kill you backside, Jimmy. Get wrecked, you Finnish guy.
Okay, yeah, a little bit of baitery going on there.
You shouldn't lose that round.
What if you didn't lose that round? You'd probably still be the best team in the world. And now Spinks is going to have a nasty opening death to compound all of this. Oh, it gets worse. The mood sours further. The mood is shifting, as the saying goes. Like the tide.
Well, if they can't pull back a 3v5 disadvantage this time round, it will have to be the eco for MOUZ into the next. Torji had some heroic moments on map number 1. What can he pull off? Get a kill back. Brolin will oblige. Lucky down.
Okay. The first step to a 3 versus 5. I was about to say 2 versus 4. That was last round. Okay, Torji, sharp as a tack.
3v3 and the util advantage is with them.
Yeah, but he's got the cross back. Oh, this is a really important duel for exercise. They seem quite aware that it's a possibility, but he's actually not active on it. But the timing may still work out if he clears main. Yep. Yep, gets him, but the bomb's into the top site and no one's home.
Jimmy needs a gun.
Yeah, needs a plant as well. Jimmy.
He may as well.
Is he going round? That's crazy, though.
I think that a play needs to be made.
Oh, he's going for it.
Brolin needs a frag, then survive.
Yeah, okay. And he heard Maka towards hell, so understandably pre-aiming heaven. Jimmy actually might be making the round-winning maneuver here.
2 kits in the...
They've taken a little too long.
Oh, here he comes.
Jimmy's already there. He's behind
Jimmy.
Maka somehow, someway turns around in time. How's he done that? Yeah, you're looking pretty chuffed, actually.
6 cents about that one. A bit of a premonition there from Maka. Necessary clear. It was too quiet. There was no resistance. There was no fights coming. Maybe, just maybe, Slippery Jimmy sliding up the ladder.
I can't believe he's considered that. It was such a valiant attempt to get back into things. And then I think this one from Exercise was a big one. And obviously, round was hanging in the balance of Maka checking his flank. I say in disbelief.
Well, it should just be the partial, as mentioned. Down to the eco for MOUZ. HE for the door. Couple of Tech 9s. Oh,
you
no.
know, just, yeah.
There it is. There it goes.
And then what? You group ramp?
Ramp, hop.
Okay, they want to see what Exercise is made of.
They even have another HE to clear this, so Spinks can clear and the flashes can rally in at the same time.
Okay.
Watch this.
Playing anti, but this is a lot of work for one man. Exercise. What do you do? How do you handle? Oh. Ooh.
You don't.
Yeah.
Drive-by.
Comfortable for Jimmy.
2 players rotated B.
Ooh, okay, yeah, still not going to be looking easy to get a plant, especially at this range. Hang on, where's that rifle? Jimmy has it, and they have pulled back. They'll play this round out.
Okay, well, as they posture, the fight isn't coming their way, at least for now. Lucky gets into lockers.
I mean, how many did he see, do you reckon? 3? Probably could.
Body's about to have a lot more pressure. If he searches forward, at least there he'll get some info. But he's on his own now. The support network removed. This feels like a one-and-done position.
It certainly does.
But
yeah.
Maka's pushing...
Oh, gets the rifler. Huge from body, and he's going to get a second as well. Wasn't anticipating Jimmy closing that gap, so the round is still on. Doors are all open. Where's that bot? Oh, he's only got 4 bullets as well, Chad, so this is awkward. Yeah, reload.
Oh.
Audible close, gravity close.
Plant.
Bomb down. Gravity looking for this individual duel.
Heard another one, Vance. No, where 2 of them are.
Oh my my god, that's a nasty one for Spinks, but Jimmy can still come up clutch. He spots out the second, swings in for Lucky, stabilizes the aim. He's going for the ace, clutches Jimmy. He's got him unless Macca's too quick. Denied the ace clutch. He did everything on the Tech-9 Force, gets the first, gets another 3, and still not enough. Insufficient from Jimbo.
Mac is the anti-Jimmy right now.
He is the anti-Jimmy.
Denies the clutch, denies the flank, denies the round. Well, that was just the partial investment. excl is bringing out an AUG, so he'll be able to take a deeper line at ramp.
Can you guess the price of it, though, Chad? Do you want to play guess the price?
I don't have it equipped. I don't care about the AUG.
3,300. You didn't guess correctly. That's a really nice start. So Exertion goes down. Oh, he had a chance. And he sticks around. He wants to fight. Oh, and that greedy little nature has not been punished, actually, because Brolin gets caught by body spam, so Secret's no longer a threat, or at least they don't know that. Exercise is holding a real... Can I call angles ratty? That's not disrespecting the player,
no, I think
right?
it's fine.
It's a ratty yang.
It is. Things can be ratty.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Gravity, he's out past you. You're not aware until you are. Jimmy down, and the desperate attempt from MOUZ slipping through their fingertips.
Oh, he's moved very nicely around that.
So, taking a look at the setup,
oh, lovely.
It does appear that Exercise has taken Jocko's old spot of ramp. Body now gets to be the door main rotating guy. Lucky still being the yard rifler. Macca still obviously the AWPer, that doesn't change. And then Gravity taking the more anchory roll over towards A. So there has been a slight shift. Can't wait for them to introduce shoes. That Croc sponsorship is going to go wild with Valve. I was on the phone with the Valve devs the other day, and
talking about the Crocs.
Oh, you know, we were doing our classic Friday at 5, we call it, with the martinis.
Cool. Oh, nice.
And obviously, they were telling me that they're going to get all the different shoe sponsors involved. Crocs are going to be there, Nike, Reebok, all of them. They're going to have all the shoes, so it's going to be really exciting. They reckon Tim's will get on board soon.
Okay, that's
going to be more of the boot aesthetic.
Yes, yeah.
But at the moment, we'll just be sticking with the standard shoes.
Yeah, and all of the name brands will only be wearable by the CTs. No brand wants to show their shoes.
That is
on
true.
The T side.
Yeah, or the attackers, as they
that's
have
what
been known.
That's what they're called in the deck. But unfortunately, they did their due diligence.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Actually, Crocs. Crocs are fine on the T side. There's a big one. And there's one back. Jimmy with that hero rifle. Torchy scoops up a Galil. A gift.
Don't need to fight if you're Macca. You just need to play for a bit of information, because Body's going to come up secret as well. As long as you know they haven't crossed, then the two of you in combination. Biggest issue is flashes. Gravity the only one to lob those out. Could do so from heaven, but Body's just going to search. So hitting the brakes, and yeah, that's enough, isn't it?
I think so. I'd like to think so. Oh, body no knife. What's the story there? Sorry, sidetrack. Just thinking out loud there.
What is the story there?
What is the story there? They come into main. Oh, he's in trouble. Yeah, that's enough. Retake, play retake. Take a fight with Jimmy.
Slippery Jimmy up to 10. Body needs to come up the vent.
I don't fancy Bobby's chances up those vents. Crossfire is potent.
Save?
A save.
Ah.
Yeah.
This is one of the easier rounds they've dealt with so far.
It's crazy that's how hard some of these rounds can feel, and sometimes it's as easy as that.
Okay, well, MOUZ back on the board after the pistol with the conversion. Since then, it's been relatively one-way traffic with 3D Max since the rifles have been donned. Drops will be available. Necessary is the real question. Gravity could get an AWP to Macca. Oh,
pew.
Yeah, so Gravity with the loss bonus up to 6,100, he could drop an AWP to Macca. Macca can give him the M4, and then they could drop an M4 from Exercise over to Lucky, Probably would make sense because Lucky's going to need utility. Oh, Exo's bought into nades. Don't make Gravity play top with an MP9, guys. It doesn't have to be like this. There you go. Exercise you sold back. Why are you buying the nades? Let the in-game leader call the drops.
Come on, guys.
Wait, he did...
Huh? Huh?
It all worked out. Then.
Everyone's happy? Everyone's cool?
Maka dropped his utility. That's what happened.
Okay.
So it's all good.
And Maka takes the AWP heaven to start. The yard biff is a typical first friction. I see late smoke wall being thrown and Xerxon cooking. No one's going to be there to receive him secret this time. Lucky's just going to spam. He does have a HE for the break, and Maka spotting on this cross from that heaven position.
Torgy
Nothing across. This. And Torgy loves this fight. It's the kind of thing I've seen Torgy succeed at more often than he hasn't.
They red boost him. Molly towards secret and Xerxon's across.
Yeah, that's nice work from Xerxon. Good layering of the smokes. Wow, pre-aim from Maka, but he spotted him. Just a little bit of knee poked out from Xerxon. And he needed that from Bobby.
Another 3v5, make it 2v5 now. Torgy and Xerxon, the final two standing. Xerxon slipping through.
That's why you put the AWP in his hands. Great catch, and now Xerxon
bullet to the problem.
No good. You're right. 6. Oh, never mind. Off to the dig, spams away, and runs him down. Lucky dead. He nearly hits it. That could have changed everything. Torgy, however, is in a pretty uncomfortable position for an AWPer. What is the best case scenario here, other than the 1v3? 1v3 save.
I think save, because again, not the best spot for MOUZ to find themselves in. These openings manufactured again by the...
What is the opening? I want to take
side of it.
I got the Ghibli up.
What is your sensitivity?
No, it just doesn't work sometimes. Like, I move the mouse and it doesn't detect it. And then, yeah.
Is it because you're left-handed?
Maybe. Let me try my right hand.
I'll find it.
It actually works.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, a little bit of accidental chat.
A little chitter-chatter?
So right now, one of the things you don't want to do while your teammate is saving is talk and clutter the microphone too much.
Yes.
So you're typing to your teammates about the approach for the next round. And Spinks has accidentally all talked, and he said, if Adam Torgy, he knows him like that. And Body's replied, he will.
He will.
Which he did.
He did. Well, that's huge. But hang on, that means that they've been ideating the game plan.
Well, yeah, but they knew they were going to save the AWP.
If Adam save, we do what, Brollan and everyone else?
You're gonna use the AWP.
Well, yeah, presumably. He's lining up for some top util, or is he just? Yeah. Well, he might get a bit of a top pop.
So they're gonna harass A.
Okay.
So smoke from main lined up from Xerxon.
Oh, Gravity, yeah, getting a bit hot and bothered, Still gets away with one. An important trade from Spinks, but it looks like Body's bringing the fight to Xerxon. Instantaneous flick. Jobs are good, and thank God they talked about it in team chat and all chat. Perfect response from MOUZ.
Okay, well, they get this one back. One round game.
That's... Sorry to talk over you.
Yeah.
Just that Molly, I've seen that a couple of times. The last couple of nukes is becoming a bit more commonplace.
So I think, yeah, well, so, right, when you take a look and you're doing your prep work, and obviously we know some of these positions have slightly changed, but it could just be preference of teams and positions. There's only so many places you can play, and when you're doing executes, you want to eliminate certain angles that you have in it clear. So when you were doing that execute, you know what's going to be mollied, so you know what your flight paths are. Remember we used to talk about that back in the day when I was on the desk?
Yes,
the flight paths that you'd be running on your executes, and the util is to help you to not ignore, but avoid dying from those specific spots.
That's what I'm trying to do every day.
Yeah, as we all should be. But that's great. I think one of the biggest criticisms with Spinks in the Vitality run was him being a little bit inactive in certain lurky scenarios and maybe not taking enough initiative to change the dialogue of games. But in this team, because you got Jimmy as the hard anchor or the hard lurk, but maybe more supportive, Spinks has to take more risks and go for more plays. And when you compare his time when he was in Ents, right? Ents were, I think it was like Snappy would say jump, they would say how high. The team would do a lot of like pacey plays and everything. So might need to get back to a bit more of that version of Spinks. But even still, great player, very gifted.
How do they approach this one? You see, Lucky did have a HE, does not reach for it. We'll let them across. Spam, sure.
If you lose...
Ooh, spotted, maybe?
If you lose this as 3D Max and you lose all the guns, yep, there's an opener to begin.
Cracking.
You are in hot water down the stretch of this first half. You might only stay with 5 rounds.
Yeah, okay.
So this is an extremely important round, and they're already down a man.
And your caveat was, and you lose all the guns. So right now, there's like a balance being struck. Body wants to play for the round, simultaneously doesn't want his teammates to over-rotate and lose it all. He's hearing confirmation.
Oh, Bobby.
Bobby. Why does it tickle me? I hate that it makes me
He's
laugh.
got support.
Okay, yes, he has. Exercises here. Up and set up. Jimmy starts dipping his toe towards that top side, just taking a look. And confirms Gravity's position. An important frag. It's coming. Yeah, nice from Brolan.
Now vent to top, I think, would be the play.
And they're making no secret of it. They believe Zersh.
That's what we call a freebie.
He's going to take it all away if Torgy doesn't steal away the frags. Okay, well, swings and roundabouts.
Again, it has to be about the save for Macro. And, well, hold up a second. They won a 2v4 earlier in the piece. That's kind of how all this started against MOUZ.
I'd be inclined to agree if there was like a smoke kit kind of vibe, but it feels like you're so far away and disconnected. You are better off saving, and they seem to agree.
Yeah, well, that's because 1900 is the loss bonus going into the next round of play. So they're in the bin, and we're only going to have 2 rounds left in the half.
This will feel like a real win. I mean, again, strong T-sides so far today from MOUZ. How were their T-sides yesterday versus Big? Let's have a look.
Well, we covered them on the Mirage game, where they blew them out of the water 13-5. Ancient, they started City side. That was the pick of Big, but it took them a while to get going. And then they did get going, managed to push it. They were down 12-7, and they brought it back to overtime, and they ended up winning 16-13.
Your brain works differently to mine. That's cool, though. Thank God you're here.
Yeah, but it's my job to know things. Yeah, well, and it's your job to say things.
Okay, good. So as long as I'm saying things and you're knowing things, we're doing what we need to do.
Precisely.
Okay, sweet. Okay, cool. Well, I know that they're not supposed to win this one, right? With a saved AWP and an M4. That's not going to be easy, and especially when they're running into Exercise, who's got nothing more than a USP. Run away. Or not, actually. Haha, you thought? Wow, fair play. Double. Was that double?
Oh.
Yeah, MongolZ has got one.
They're all here, though.
Smoked off. Body can't really brave the flame.
No
Maka
scope,
hits a
smoke, door bang.
Smoke, door bang. Of course. Oof. Oh, it takes a heavy
Lucky's
spam.
coming down ramp.
Yeah.
Remember, Spinks is low.
Oh, if he can get like a long range hit. Oh, that was a low HP player as well. That's Spinks up on clock. It kind of hinges on Lucky getting something done with this no armor 5-7. He's made his whereabouts known. Body looks like he's a dead man strafing. And now MongolZ likely becomes a safe target. Lucky does get one. Spinks is
give it a
low.
look. Give it a
having
look.
a look. He's keeping the rod in the water. Or maybe his bobber in the water. Actually.
Bobby's dead.
But the bobber, he's fishing. Don't think that's how wallbangs work.
Nah, he knows his lineups. Here we go. Oh, Max out of there.
Yeah.
Well,
if I'm 3D Max, I'm typing if Maka saves right now.
just a bit of
friendly
BM on the way
banter.
back.
Yeah.
So now you guys have 6 on the T side. You're probably going to get 7. But Maka does save the AWP or AVP. Depends on where you're from.
AVP drop, man, please. And it's 50-50. They're either going to carry or they're going to rage and say slurs. It's like 50-50.
They could carry and do that.
I've had a couple of those as well.
That happens too.
Yep.
In all of our pug excursions.
Bang. Let me see the no-scope floor, wall. Yeah.
Of course.
Just what I was thinking.
All right. Well, they did take the save. They do have the guns. They can still tie things up 6-6 at the half.
But will they? Game plan. Yard-centric bombs going yard, so a couple of ways that can go down. It's Lucky's task. It is such a brutal job. I know some players can make it look effortless, but so much responsibility on like knee-jerk decision making.
Tightrope as
It's
well
so
around these
scary.
smokes.
Oh, he's just falling away. He got spotted.
Very, very low. Nade's going to chase him down.
Oh, it might be good. Jimmy's made it look great. Maka and Body just go down out top site, and this is the easiest round we've seen from MOUZ. I guess if everyone just shoots him in the head.
But remember, this only really started going wrong with that 2v4 loss that they had. Was that the first rifle round that was the 2v4 loss? Or was that a little bit later in the piece? I think that could have even been the second rifle round, which is maybe worse because it could be a reset. No, it was the first round. It was a 2v4.
Yeah.
So, and that's where it started to go wrong.
It's just all started falling apart.
Yeah. Well, Exercise, you are going to have to give this one a look, aren't you, mate? You have no hope in hell. You're dead in heaven. And it's going to be 7-5 in favor of MOUZ. Their map choice. First time we're seeing both of these rosters, obviously since the new addition of Body in place of Jocko, and of course Spinks coming in after the shock roster move of Shui, Culp in the bench. And looking pretty good for MOUZ. As we mentioned, winner of this series will put themselves one best of 3 away from the arena. It's the BT Arena, I do believe, over there in Cluj-Napoca. We are playing the group stage from the PGL studios in Bucharest currently. And this is PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. Going to be plenty of PGL events coming your way this year. There's a Bucharest studio event coming up after this one. Then there is the PGL Astana, which I think will be packed to the rafters. Don't tend to service that market over there too much. That one could be crazy. PGL Belgrade later in the year as well. That's after the tournament break. I'm just also going to check in on what's going on the secondary stream, brought to you by Harry Russell and Hugo B. Byron of Byron's Manor. Big versus FlyQuest, going into its third and deciding map of Nuke.
Did they play Ancient?
They did play Ancient.
Who won?
Not the team who won the first map.
Thanks, man.
You know I'm not doing the spoilers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get into this one. Gravity's got a molly and a HE. That feels like it's destined for door. Maka goes close. Torji does the same.
What's Glorp?
I don't know, but I don't think I want to know, actually.
Look at Glorp.
Is it a sound? You can make a sound, Glorp.
I simultaneously love and hate this for Torji. I like he's so active, but it could go wrong in so many different ways.
So quickly, yeah. I mean, super interested that they've just opened the door. Because he has the HE, so he's... Oh. Oh, the timing on that was impeccable. Torji, and now Jimmy's hitting headies. Oh, lie down, sit down. Get out of here, MOUZ. Escort 3D Max back to spawn with a stunning little sequence of aim and brain. I love that.
Yeah, okay. They're hitting some shots, aren't they?
Like, what sound cue? That's just timing, just lucky,
yeah,
lucky timing. Great shots here.
Just lining up, knocking them down. Beautiful pistol. That's 3 out of the 4 in the series so far, and that should be the first step into getting this one done and dusted. Quick stuff. Thought there was going to be a bit more resistance put up by 3D Max. Obviously, first map 8-4 first half. We've got the MongolZ versus Wildcard up next.
Yeah, very interested to see how that matchup fares.
This is a force without a plan.
What are you doing, Lucky? Poor guy. Oh, wow. They are just getting sliced up. Gravity kicking up a bit of a fuss, but what's a man to do? Nice try. Torji closes it down. It will be a 9-5 scoreline and imminently 10, one can only assume.
Yeah, so that's one of the problems with going for the force buy in that situation. You want to try and bite back and have a wrestle for the economy, but now you've essentially given over an open runway for them to have a clean round. But more good signs from MOUZ. I was hoping we could get a few more rifle rounds in, which we still can do, just to kind of see the positioning that Spinks is opening with. It looks like Exertion will get to be Yard Rifler, Torji Orpa. Maybe Spinks will fulfill the void of the rotator, like the door guy. Not working at a club.
That's really nice. Okay, Body kind of makes it okay.
They did invest a bit, huh?
Have you got another one? Oh, very hard tracking, but he's kicked up enough of a fuss that his boys are ahead of the smoke. So
It's tough for Brolin.
yeah, if he goes down,
They're going to win this round.
they are going to win this round. Bodies deagling out yard, combined now with what was just an isolated CT.
Okay, so if Spinks can deal with body,
Oh, he's heard him.
I thought for sure that Spinks would have heard body there.
Same. But he gave him the sound cue now, and
Saving.
yeah.
Wow.
So
I can't fathom it, really.
that's a crazy way to win a round. Look at the buy. But sorry, I can't even call it a buy. Look at that. It's a deagle. A deagle and a P250 have just won a round against a full buy.
That's maybe the worst round MOUZ have lost this series.
Yeah. Okay. Brolin washed IGL. Confirmed.
You'll try. I do like. I think we need to be a bit more creative.
You're right. Okay, hang on, let me try it more.
Like MOUZ fundamentals non-existent? Question mark.
MOUZ CT side needs work. Okay, that was two. That was on the fence. Hang on. Let me try. I'm gonna do better. Give me some time.
Yeah, well, you can work on it.
Yeah.
But they did hear me say I wanted more rifle rounds because we're gonna get those.
I'm just trying to channel chat. You know, who go from saying like bot alu to god alu, one round to the next.
Yeah. Well, they're like emotions.
They are.
Have you seen the movie Inside Out?
Yeah.
So Twitch, here it is.
Bang. Oh my God, Chad, you're about to change my entire perspective. This is incredible.
Yeah, Twitch chat are like
the whole spectrum of the inside of the Riley's head. Yo, that's so true. I would say there's a couple more that are the Mr. Angry. There's like maybe four or five Mr. Angry.
It's not an even proportion of characters. Imagine a zoo.
When you think about it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't think that counts as an anime. Don't think Inside Out. Oh my God, that's my new answer. What's your favorite anime? Oh, Inside Out 1, Inside Out 2. Maybe Toy Story's pretty good.
Spinks has got 3 kills here. And this is going to be the highlight of the day.
It is?
So
okay, hang on. I'll stand up. No, I'm standing up. They let it go against the Deagle, but they now have the rifles, and it's going to be Body that draws first blood, comfortable into Secret, gets across the spam from Brolin Shy. They have lobby control as well. What is the reaction? It's Death. Death is the reaction. Brolin advances into Lucky's crosshair. Xertion overlooked towards the warehouse. Will pluck Maka from the pack, but with already Body down, Bomb down, and an interesting pivot up the vent feels best. It might actually be a save if they do this, and I'm sitting back down.
Still have a man in the heavens. Exertion has just mounted the ladder, rung at a time. And that'll be that.
Yeah, but the save police have called.
People in Twitch chat, what do you, the people at home, feel about the tchotchkes?
Oh,
the charms, the little keychains,
doodads,
the
Gibblies.
Attachments. Anything you want to call them. 1, if you like them. 2, if you don't.
Oh, you speak their language as well. You know they like the numbers.
Just spam 1 or spam 2.
You don't have to spam it, guys. You can just press it once.
No, spam it.
Oh, okay.
Alex.
Yep, you're right.
If we take to the sponsors, there were more Twitch chat interactions. You ever thought about that?
I didn't, and now I do. They speak a different language these days, man.
You get there.
Aga plus glorp equals ayaya.
Yeah, but we were getting hieroglyphs of what the Egyptians were doing back in the days. We can understand that now, can't we? So
you're saying this is like modern day hieroglyphs?
Just spend enough time learning their language and you'll be able to speak it too.
Ayaya, glorp.
Quite a lot of 2s. I reckon the 2s are outdoing the 1s.
Yeah, 2s win. What was 2?
2 was no.
Yeah, okay.
They don't like the tchotchkes.
Yeah. I don't blame them.
Nah, I don't blame them either.
I put them on my gun, but I don't really look
I
at
did
them.
it kind of begrudgingly.
The only one I like is on the back of the Glock. I like spinning it around when I'm dying. Bang. Talking of dying, Gravity's done that.
I like this because saved AWP, you have to make a bit of a move, and Torji goes aggressive on door like he did on the pistol. Now into this ramp stack.
Yeah, it's the fact that it's the USP up here.
That's okay because there's a lot more than just Jimmy. You've got Exertion with a nade at the ready, the Grenadier. You've got Spinks in rotation. Jimmy likely to take first contact. Brolin just has to profit. So Torji's presence is ideally, if you're MOUZ, forcing 3D Max towards ramp. They hit the break. They're letting Bobby work outside. Kaki every time.
I'm not ready for it. I need to be more ready for it. Let's go, Bobby. Bobby could be on a team with Soldier and...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they are playing musical statues right now.
It was a fun game.
And MOUZ have stopped the music.
Please don't stop the music.
So it's feigning yard presence. Now they're either going to finish A, likely outdoor. You don't really want to walk out hard against pistols.
Who's responsible for that for the CTs?
No one, because they're gambling. They are gambling that Torji's presence forces you ramp or out to secret, and that's not the case.
I see.
So they're just going to walk out into A. Oh, the rotations here. Good nade.
Not bad. For so many unanswered questions. Torji in the vents with an AWP, though. If he gets anything more this round, it's going to be very impressive up the ladder.
They're going to have to run out heaven.
They are. There comes the swarm. They're swarming. They're swarming. Bombs down. Roland pulls them off. Oh! Gets 2 with a USP. Can't swap to the AK in time, but it's Jimmy to wrap it up. That is MOUZ making it work. Torji has been a real beacon of light for MOUZ in this game, in this series. Started on Inferno with some clutches and frags. Highest on the scoreboard. Comes into Nuke, and again, more impact felt. Brolin did a lot with the USP as well, and I love that. Just surging over heaven. They had so much uncertainty as to where these bodies were coming from. And look at this. It goes from 0 to... Oh, never mind. They're all on site. They're everywhere. Turn around. USP to the face. No scope to Lucky. And despite Exercise best efforts, it was just a war of attrition. Too many bodies overwhelming them. That's a frustrating one to lose. Yep, there's some visible frustration on the face of Bobby. When the score is 10-7 and this is your full buy, it doesn't feel fantastic.
No, but they did all right earlier on to claw into some of these rounds. And if there is no opening kill just given away for free, I think that they still have a very good opportunity of running up the rounds. Remember that Torji kill came, and then there was just 50 seconds of essentially nothing. As we're on board with Maka throwing out some yard smokes, but it's all a ruse. We can see radar top left of your screen. Nobody's going to be crawling behind this. Nobody's going to be lurking whatsoever. They're going to set up for a top hit. What type of utility? Exercise looking like he's going to do top hut. And Maka on the girder. They're in. Easily in. 5v5 retake.
And look at this from Brolan. Is an aggressive venture that is cut short. Important double from Lucky. He even tags up Spinks on his potential third.
S-A-V-E. You ain't got economy. You're saving.
Hey, you're saving.
Okay, well, Jimmy can drop. Torji can drop. And they're going to hold on to their guns. So MOUZ did bite down hard on the utility thrown outside. The fact that the top side was pretty under-fortified. Maybe a tacky timeout from Cycron. Have a bicky, have a tea, have a chat.
Play some scissor, paper, rock.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, man. I was impressed you said bicky. I was like, I'm sure you got another name for that.
We have a lot of things that are the same as you.
Yeah. Oh, he had a little, he was like maybe half a second off of the perfect little timing on the unzoom just as he rounds the corner. Is there some more twists and turns, or are they just kind of giving me false hope?
There is grounds for a comeback, I would say. So the T side of Inferno is where we saw 3D Max do their better work as well. So I think there is definitely a conversation to be had. And at the moment, as touched upon, because of these saves, that's indicating to you that the loss bonus for neither team has been built. So if it is a lost round for MOUZ, only 1,900 for them. If it is a lost round for 3D Max, only 1,400 for them.
Whoa, Macas does not care about that incendiary.
Yeah, real pace
really
on this
does
one.
not care.
Gear shift.
Yo, look at this.
Sprinting.
They hear him, right? That will be relayed. I'm not sure, but either way, he's down much deeper than perhaps they're ready for. Do you go through? Oh, Body, a nasty way to go down, actually. He's conceded the man advantage.
I think one of the question marks in this is because it's harder to play nameplate Counter-Strike against a team making a debut on the map, same to be said for MOUZ. So you're going to have to make the assumption that there is a possibility that players are across. I say that, but nobody's dropped down towards B to recognize it yet. There will need to be a a door open or a window break, and now Jimmy has dotted down. Torji will be the stronghold of ramp with the AWP. and they are aware of the possibility. But Mac are in the vent, either dealing with rotations or wanting to pop up. Now, if you have a player down, he's saying, hey, look, boys, I can hold the rotation. All you guys need to do is get through ramp, which sounds easier than it is.
Yeah. So with the doors open, you've got lobby control. Maka is going to break the glass. Jimmy shoots him in the back of the head. Lovely find. Awkward now. Too easy. I say that actually. Spinks didn't finish it off, but Roland can. Nearly transferred onto exercise for a beautiful little sequence. 20 seconds. What can you do?
Oh.
What can you do? Oh, you actually had a chance there. Yeah,
He'll get the plant. It's going to be a race. Jimmy's coming back down.
Jimmy's going to be there in time. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Jimmy hits these. Oh, even with the evasive maneuver, Jimmy's got the precision required. An 11th for MOUZ. It's feeling like this could very well be that 2-0. More confirmation of MOUZ kind of hitting the ground running here. Given a change in leadership, often that's seen as a catalyst to a rebuild of sorts, a dip in form.
Oh, well, this is an elected. You said they were a democracy.
Yes, that's right.
This was an elected change in leadership.
And the council approves and is functioning better.
Max had enough for a couple of rifles.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be seeing any more 3D Max rounds here. Lucky seems to feel confident about that. Good awareness from Jimmy, clears him out. So that was one of the biggest threats gone. Neutralized. Body gets one just about. He had the bomb on his back as well. And MOUZ, they are not wasting any time. You see that immediate knee-jerk reaction, just dipping down the vents to Spinks. So is Spinks playing the kind of that rotator Elige role?
He's playing door guy.
Door guy. He's door guy.
Which, yeah, that's what Elige. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, sometimes it's spawn based. It's like, oh, I have a good main spawn, or there's more that goes into it.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
so we're kind of talking more often than not when you have a large sample size of rounds.
Yeah, this is the molly we're seeing a lot of. No one home. Swings and roundabouts in that department.
Yeah, because think about it, for the longest time we would see mollies land in that backside position.
Exactly what I was just thinking.
Right? So, well, they're into the AWP.
Bang. Okay, re-peeking is very effective for Torji. Okay, job done. 12 on the board. Well, when you hit every shot you take, you can afford to re-peek. Torji makes it look easy. Knew there was a couple of bodies advancing on that ramp room and just pieces it together.
So I think the win against Big, I would say MOUZ were bigger favorites in that series. I still would say they were favorites in this series against 3D Max, but I think this one was probably closer. So looking to keep it spotless with Spinks on LAN. And then it will depend on who shapes up from the rest of the winner games today, who they'll take on tomorrow. I think a team with a deeper base together, like MongolZ, could be fun for them to play against. A team that punches hard at FaZe would be nice because they tend to have their woes against FaZe. Eternal Fire could very well easily beat FaZe as well. So that's a possibility too. Or Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
So some taller and tougher opponents up next for MOUZ, but just a few more kills.
Oh, he's just looking sharp. Every shot he takes, he's just got that perfect balance of speed and composure. Takes his time. Lovely little headshot to secure it there from Torji. Gravity and body thrust into an unwinnable task. MOUZ to collect a 2-0 here, continuing their winning streak at PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. Chad's already highlighted what awaits them for that last game, or what could be the last game. Secure the playoffs. Gravity takes a heavy lick. Confirmation of body's positioning. Xerxon brings him down.
Yeah, and this one's confirmed, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Slip down the vent in a moment's time. Gravity position, Noda gets one kill sure, but 30 seconds on the clock. And the question becomes, do you want more officials on LAN if you're MOUZ, or do you want to keep your playbook in the shadows? Will it be a quick 3-0 in the Swiss? Well, we'll have to find out tomorrow. We're going to head over to Richard, Dust, and Maui to break that one down.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Chad. It's a good question, actually, because, look, I don't think I've seen them reinvent the wheel here, but you've got to acknowledge that since they've made the changes, what's been